I've been lifting for about a month now, which apparently qualifies me to have extremely strong, completely uninformed opinions about every exercise that exists. So today we're ranking every exercise in my program by exactly one metric, which is how much I secretly hate it. Some of these I genuinely don't mind, and some of these have made me question every decision that led me to this gym. Let's start easy and work our way down, starting with number 10, cable rows. This one is actually really solid, and I mean that genuinely. The motion feels controlled, my back gets worked properly, and there's a satisfying click every time the weight stack settles that feels like a tiny reward system built directly into the machine. This is one of the very few exercises on this entire list where I feel like I'm doing it correctly, which, considering how the rest of this list goes, is apparently a shockingly low bar to clear. Enjoy this section while it lasts, because the vibe shifts dramatically from here. Number 9, lat pull downs. Actually enjoyable if I'm being honest, because it feels like I'm doing something real, my back gets a good pump, and my ego stays fully intact the entire time. I genuinely have no complaints here, which this early in the list almost feels suspicious, like the machine is lulling me into a false sense of security before something else betrays me later. It hasn't betrayed me yet though, so I'll give credit where credit is due. At number 8, the leg press. You basically just sit there while a machine does most of the actual work, pushing a weight away from your body while lying down, which is coincidentally also how I take naps. I'd genuinely give this a 10 out of 10, because whoever invented this machine understood the assignment, and honestly understood me on a spiritual level. The only real danger is accidentally falling asleep mid-set, which I have come dangerously close to doing more than once. Coming in at number 7, bicep curls, which, if you've seen anything else on this channel, you already know are basically the entire point of my existence right now. My right arm genuinely loves these, while my left arm treats every single rep like a personal insult, followed by a strongly worded complaint it files directly to my nervous system. I'm still ranking this fairly high though, because ego lifting curls in front of the mirror remains undefeated as a personality trait of mine. I would honestly die for bicep curls, though bicep curls clearly do not reciprocate this energy, especially on the left side. Number 6, bench press. This one earns actual respect for me, because there's a bar hovering directly over your face and a very real possibility of embarrassing yourself in front of total strangers. It's more of a healthy fear than full hatred at this point, which makes bench press feel like more of a mutual understanding than an actual rivalry. We've essentially reached a truce, where it doesn't try to embarrass me too badly, and I don't add weight before I'm actually ready to. We are officially halfway through my list. At number 5, overhead press. My shoulders start visibly shaking around rep 6, as if they're personally offended that I'd even asked this of them. There's a very specific kind of ego check that happens when a supposedly light weight suddenly feels like it's judging your entire childhood, your career choices, and possibly your posture as well. I've made direct eye contact with myself in the mirror mid-set before, and I immediately regretted it. Number 4, lateral raises. This is the exercise that made me realize a pair of 5-pound dumbbells can absolutely wreck a grown adult man's ego. I picked up what I assumed was an embarrassingly light weight, and by rep 10, my shoulders were sending distress signals I genuinely didn't know they were capable of sending. There's nothing more deflating than visibly struggling with a weight a child could probably lift, while a stranger 3 feet away calmly does the same exercise with dumbbells twice the size, without their facial expression changing even slightly. I have never felt smaller in a gym than during a set of lateral raises. Before I reveal the top 3, quick favor to ask. If you're enjoying this ranking so far, Go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already, because it genuinely helps the channel more than you'd probably think. Alright, moving on. Let's get into the exercises that have caused me actual measurable suffering. Number 3. Bulgarian split squats. One leg rests on a bench behind you, while the other leg does all the actual work, and your balance quietly files for divorce somewhere around rep 3. My quads are on fire, my dignity left the building around rep 4, and somehow I still have to repeat this entire process on both legs, which feels less like exercise and more like a punishment with extra steps and a paperwork requirement. Whoever invented this exercise has never known peace. And honestly, neither will I, apparently, twice a week, forever. And yet, this is only number 3, which should tell you everything you need to know about what's still coming. Number 2, the dumbbell tricep extension. This is the exercise where my left arm's ongoing weakness stops being a fun personality quirk and starts becoming a documented medical event. My right arm knocks out the set like it's nothing, while my left arm starts negotiating around rep 5, as if it's trying to unionize mid-set and demand better working conditions. I have genuinely stopped mid-rep before and stared at my own arm like it personally betrayed me. Which, in a sense, it did. This is the exercise that makes the imbalance impossible to ignore, because with every other exercise I can pretend it's fine, but with this one there's no pretending left. And finally, number 1, the single most hated exercise in my entire program, the incline dumbbell curl. On paper, this should be easy, because it's just a bicep curl. And we already established earlier in this video that I like bicep curls. In practice, I have never, not once, completed a full set of these with anything resembling proper form. I genuinely don't know if it's the angle, my shoulder positioning, or some deeper structural failure in how I understand my own arms, but something about this specific version of a curl defeats me every single time. Regular curls and I are friends, but incline curls looked me directly in the eyes and decided we were enemies. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing wrong. I just know that by rep 6, I'm basically swinging the weight up through sheer willpower and poor decision making. One day I'll figure out proper form for this exercise, but today is not that day. And historically, today has also not been that day several times in a row before this. So that's the full ranking. But here's the thing I noticed putting this list together. The exercises at the bottom aren't actually the hardest ones on paper. They're just the ones that expose exactly where I'm weak. My left arm, my shaky shoulders, whatever hasn't caught up yet. Turns out, the exercises you hate most are rarely the hardest ones objectively. They're just the ones that won't let you fake it. So if there's a takeaway buried somewhere in a video about how much I hate curling a dumbbell at a slight incline, it's probably this. Whatever you're avoiding right now, in the gym or anywhere else, usually isn't avoidable because it's difficult. It's avoidable because it's honest. So I'm not skipping incline curls anymore. I'm doing more of them. What's the exercise you secretly hate the most? Let me know in the comments, because I need to know I'm not the only one. I'll see you in the next one.